It's the cheap challenge. It's the cheap challenge. It's the cheap challenge. King Buddha, it's never too late to wake you. King Buddha, it's never too late for mistake to. King Buddha, it's never too late to wake you. King Buddha, it's never too late for mistake to. King Buddha, shut up or shut up. King Buddha, shut up or shut up. Fuck. Karen.
What it do, everybody? Welcome to this episode of the Chi Challenge. And my name is King Buddha, aka Chi. And today we have our lovely host, Sam the Savage, one of our.
What it is. Sam the Savage in the building.
Tell them a little bit about yourself before we get into shit. You know.
Well, underground artist, baker, store owner. Um, I used to be active on Instagram, but I kind of gave myself a little mental break. But I'll be back soon. I'm glad that you opened this door for me to get back active. So yeah, that's what we doing.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to fix this here. There we go.
So what we watching today?
Oh, I got some reaction videos for you today, girl. I'm gonna blow your mind. And today we're gonna be watching some horrific videos. Hopefully YouTube is not gonna cancel us or flag us for inappropriate content. But one of them hits home because it's somebody that I kind of fucking know. And she is in critical condition right now in the hospital. So that's why one of these stories is really personal to me. It's actually my hairstylist. I actually posted her on my Instagram. Her name is Shanti, and we're praying for her speedy recovery. She is in critical condition right now. And I want to just get right into this shit because I feel like I don't want to hold you up anymore. I want you to see what the fuck I'm talking about here. It's just crazy. Maybe I should bring the camera down.
I think the camera's good.
Because I feel like it's the angle that is on is giving us too much of the green stone. And from here, will probably give us a better angle. See?
I look more whiter.
Now I can go here. Bring it, manipulate it a little bit here. Oh, it's too much. Fuck! Right
I think it was good up there.
here.
You know where it was at?
Right there, green. All right. So you just gotta scooch on over. There we go. Don't be afraid. Nobody gonna bite you. Your family. Copy? So now we could do this. And this is why I wanted to do this. Because now we could do this. And we're gonna start with this one video here. What's this? This is the Chi Challenge intro. Wait. Huh, where did it go? These are it? Are these all of it? Yup, these are it. Legend! Can you please? I'm live! The fuck? Alright, so we're gonna bring you over here, you see? So now we don't have that background.
Got it.
You feel me? We got a little bit of it, but not that much. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that helps the viewers see what we're doing. All right. Oh, this one right here. Oh. Never had a guest in my house. I'm like every nerd right now. I feel so blessed. I have a girl in my house. It's usually it'd be just me nerding out.
Cut it out.
It's true. Everybody knows us nerds. We just be in the. We need to touch the grass sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
So we're gonna put this up right here. And there we go. There we go.
All
That's the
so
setup.
This is what we're doing.
This is the setup. I like it.
All right, so see if they can see what we've seen on our end.
So this is the first video we're gonna watch. Guys, YouTube tells me that I have to let you guys know this. You're about to watch some graphic content. We're covering this on a journalistic point of view, which means that we are just doing this to cover a story as journalists. Therefore, none of this is facts. A lot of it is our opinion. However, this is breaking news. This just happened right now on Thursday. So this is very, very, very new, guys. So we're praying for the victims to have a speedy recovery. And this is not the one where I know somebody. This is not the one I know somebody. This is the one where this happened in Dykeman. And this happened so close to home that it was like, wow, I hope nobody got hurt that I know, because it's crazy. All right. So let's start by doing that. Let me see, what's this? How? And there we go.
We turn our attention now to the new details in that high-speed crash in Inwood. A pedestrian nearly killed when a Corvette and a Mercedes-Benz collided in an intersection.
The driver of the Corvette is in custody, but police, they're still looking for the driver
I
of
know
the
exactly
Mercedes.
where that too.
What?
It's right there. I know exactly where it's at.
Neighbors there say the area has become a dangerous hotspot for drag racing.
Eyewitness News reporter Shante Lands live in Inwood.
You gonna see? You gonna see?
Corvette.
Well, Sandra and David, 4 people were hurt here near this intersection. In fact, it was a 34-year-old man who was one of them. He was trying to enter this crosswalk when he was struck after that intersection crash.
Damn, they crashed
It's
into
a
it.
dangerous intersection collision that could have claimed multiple lives.
Fuck. Wait. The nigga was speeding?
Yeah.
Watch again. A
Watch
speeding
again.
Corvette crashes with a black Mercedes SUV, striking a pedestrian before landing on the side of this corner store just after 6:30 this morning at the intersection of
6:30.
Sherman
What the
Avenue.
fuck you speeding
and
at
West
6:30 in the
204th Street.
morning? You
Seconds
coming
later,
home from
police arrive on scene.
fucking bar drunk still?
It was like an explosion. I was scared. Corner store worker Martin Trinidad was inside the building where the
Bendito.
Corvette landed. Surveillance video
Bendito
captures him
saved
walking
his
out to
ass.
check out the scene as another man tells the
My
Corvette
thing
driver to
is
stay
like-
in his car. I
Oh
remember
my
grabbing onto this.
God.
A car was coming straight at me. I thought it was going to hit me. Miraculously, none of the drivers or the Corvette's passenger were seriously hurt. But a 34-year-old pedestrian was hurt, taken to Harlem Hospital in stable condition. The Benz struck an unoccupied moped. Police say that driver ran, but the driver of the Corvette is now in custody. People living in this Inwood neighborhood are frustrated and outraged.
Telling you.
Oh my God, it's so terrible. You want to cross the street, you can cross the street, you have to wait.
Legend.
They don't respect the bicycle, the motorcycle.
Nothing.
They
They're flying
have
up there. There's a,
choice.
you got to remember
My
that.
thing is that
You also gotta-
this is a Corvette.
You also
Like,
got
why
to
would
remember
you
that
waste
that's the same
that?
area where people race.
But that's what I'm saying. People race. That's the money. We already know about that spot and everything. But my thing is that, my brother, if I have a Corvette, you think I'm gonna be speeding that shit through fucking Dykeman? Are you fucking
He's coming
dumb?
down
I'm
12,
sorry to say,
too.
like, my language. Sorry, excuse my language, but that's how I'm feeling about it. Like,
Crazy.
why would I be speeding my Corvette in a freaking typical where I know is mostly traffic? Dykeman. You want to speed? Go upstate. There's plenty of fucking freeways. There's plenty of two-way highways that you can just speed. Like, you're speeding
In
in a Dykeman where it's super crowded.
we're on a podcast.
Plenty of people everywhere.
And you know what's crazy? That's where
And
all
you're
the
speeding.
that's where all the races be happening too. All the fucking Hudson River, West Side Highway. That's where they racing.
Basically, they go around in that area, but they pretty much race throughout the whole Bronx because everywhere
Yeah,
that
Bronx,
they go, they
you're
get
right.
shut down by the NYPD anyway. So everywhere that they go, they eventually get shut down. But you're trying to get it towards you this way.
I think if I talk, it comes to me. See?
It stopped.
Oh, because you open your hand and do this. When you raise your hand,
Well, I was trying to get it to move that
you're
over.
good.
Okay. My phone.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can see us?
Armani.
You can see us?
Yeah.
Hey! Shouts to my youngest editor. My youngest editor. One of the youngest savages.
Yeah.
Armani. Shouts to Armani, Big AO. Now, man, you already see the vibes. Oh shit! Turn that painting around. I don't want to get flagged.
What, this one?
Yeah, put it the opposite way around.
Okay, got you. I got you.
All right. All right, chat. So we're gonna keep going.
So yeah,
Keep going. Oh no,
my opinion on that is that one, I think he's so dumb
Police are
for
investigating if either of the
wasting
two
a whole
vehicles that crashed were
Corvette,
drag
expensive
racing.
Corvette,
Previous
like
donut
that.
marks can be seen from
he
the
was
same
doing donuts.
intersection
Look,
from News
Like,
After 7.
because he
see
had
drag
to
race-
stop,
he was
emergency
doing
stop. Like
donuts right
he was
here.
speeding.
And then he left and came back around.
in this area.
That's
It's a problem.
crazy.
No, they come in
And
different
they
cars.
said he got out of the vehicle,
No,
so he
no.
didn't get hurt.
No, he did. Hey, I was on the outside. I'm sending it to the computer. Watch. Look at this. Oh, oh, oh. I don't know if I could show these images on YouTube, but I'm gonna show it.
That's ridiculous. Corvette, literally in the flower shop.
Look at this. Let's stop this. Check this out. YouTube, please do not flag me. This is
What?
for journalistic purposes.
What's the next video you got for me?
Look at this.
Oh my God! No. Oh my God. That was from that day? Oh.
Look at this guy right here with a book.
He's getting money. He's getting money. He's getting paid.
Now you get the word I'm trying to tell you.
He's
Like,
gonna pay that up.
that was crazy.
Oh my God.
You thought that he walked away? Look, there was a guy with a moped who was a fucking victim.
And he's the guy from the
That's
flower.
the guy that walked away. The guy from the moped. That's the guy that walked away. Shit, look, there's another angle. But everybody's covering after it happened. You know
The crash happened and the Corvette careened right into him. And in speaking to people in this neighborhood, more are surprised that they themselves did not get hurt, and even more surprised that everyone walked away from this.
Boom, like that.
Wow.
Right there, that's it.
The crash was so loud and so violent, it woke up Danny Bermudez sleeping in his apartment at about 6:30 in the morning. Surveillance video shows a Corvette steaming down 204th Street and colliding with a Mercedes at the intersection of Sherman Avenue.
That's this guy right here. That's this guy that we saw right here. That's this guy right here.
Yeah, I know.
That's this guy.
No, this one. Look, right there. Dito.
That's the guy right there with the broken head. Look.
Yeah, I see. He getting paid though.
Corvette then careening into a pedestrian.
That was crazy.
Niggas,
It was very crazy.
Two people inside the Corvette and the pedestrian were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The driver of the Mercedes fled the scene on foot. We found bodega owner Alberto Rodriguez cleaning up his shop. Debris from the crash blew out his window and damaged his car parked out front.
He needs money for the car, for the store, and the window.
Rodriguez reflected on how he was fortunate to have been 10 minutes late to work this morning. He would have been standing right beside the window.
The same place, work in the morning, right there. The glass is on my face.
And we're continuing to check in with the NYPD to find out if drag racing played a role at all with either one of the two main vehicles involved in this crash. In Inwood, Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.
Imagine being able to build anything
That's
just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Oh, yeah, I got some shit for you, girl. I be watching the most morbid shit in the world, so trust me. My brother be like, stop. Yeah, no. This is the another one. This one right here. We're praying for Shanti. I literally messaged Shanti right here. You can see it right here. I messaged Shanti.
Oh, this is when you say that you know this person, right?
Yes, look. I messaged Shanti herself. I said, I'm praying. I can't believe. What do we see? Fucking bullshit. All right. There we go. Oh, you can't see the message. So anyway, what I put was, I can't believe my ears. Praying for my hairstylist who was fatally hurt in this barbershop fire in West Burnside.
What's up?
Praying for a speedy recovery.
He wants to be on
I
live.
wrote to her, yeah. I wrote to her, but it was her daughter writing back. I know because I met her daughter. I said, OMG, how are you? She said, thank you. I'm doing okay. So I'm so heartbroken. I've been asking about you. She said, just pray for her. Right there, I knew. Right here, I could have thought it was her. But then right here, when she said pray for her, I was like, fuck. Plus, my boy gets a haircut in that same barbershop. He spoke to his barber, so I told him, call the barber and find out what happened to Shanti. And she said, thank you. I told her I'm praying for her, and when can I go visit her, and where is she at? Hospital. They said, no problem. She is sedated, so when she is able to wake up, I'll let her know. We barely allowed to visit. This is where it gets bad. She is in critical condition. Now, chat. Critical condition is critical condition. Like, Alexa, when somebody's in critical condition, what is their health status like?
It's bad.
Critical condition means the person's vital signs are unstable and outside normal limits.
Bad.
They may be unconscious, and doctors view the situation as life-threatening.
Life-threatening.
Yeah.
So
let's see the video.
So this is why I'm mentioning this, because I had to talk about this. I had to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't believe it. Let me see if they still spread. This is coming up on the reel. Oh my God.
What is that? Fire? They had drones.
Of how the courts.
Oh my God. That's in New York too.
He's bugging.
At 11 p.m.
I had to see that.
The president of Microsoft.
Oh my God, that's the same thing again.
Look how that nigga is.
I know.
They big four paramedics.
This one, please. You gotta let Poppy straight. You gotta let Poppy straight.
You saw that? Look at that giant Mercedes Benz. That's the person that got out. The two girls that got out.
Oh my God. You gotta let Poppy stream or sit right here.
Look at this.
Ese tipo anda haciendo cero de temprano, loco.
Haciendo cero desde temprano. He's been doing donuts since earlier. He was seen this
Fucking drunk.
He was seen on Eggman and Broadway doing fucking
What happened to the camera?
do this.
Hey, you okay?
Just put the 2 hours so I can zoom back.
Get him out!
Put him in the camera.
Relax. Yo, stay still! Wait.
There we go.
That's crazy. Oh my God.
Look at him.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. You understand? So I hate to.
I'm out here driving on the FDR, minding my motherfucking business, and this car just hits the front of this other car and just start driving. Like, he just keeps driving. So the car that got hit, he start chasing him. But he chasing him, you know, I'm thinking, shit about to get serious. Not this nigga off the road.
You know what's crazy? I was live the other day.
I knew damn well I was about to follow them because I wanted to see where this was going to go. So now I'm following them, still following. They swerving in and out. Like, whoop, 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 whoop. Next thing you know, they pulling up on each other. But the car that hit the other car, he's still moving. And the car that got hit, he acting like he don't want to just ram his shit into the other car and cause a big scene. Like,
yo, my Instagram be lit. I'm telling you, I can go through my Instagram.
People sneaking out the window to go to somebody's studio that I didn't even, know I was gonna be recording on it. So, What? I used to fuck mad niggas when I was little. That's why Dick don't really do shit for me now. Like, your don't really
Yeah, we just heard her face. Yes, we just heard Faith Evans admit that. All right, so this is the next video. All right, moving to the next video.
He's seen running out of a burning barbershop Thursday night on Burnside Avenue. One woman runs out of the shop on fire. Seconds later, another woman can be seen engulfed in flames. Neighbors quickly jumping into action, spraying her with a fire extinguisher. That's as more people run and some even crawl to safety.
I heard a boom and I heard the lady screaming and I ran across the street. And
the what?
The restaurant? That?
No, that's a barbershop.
Instinctively, and then I seen her at the doorway of the barbershop.
No, how did it get on
Her
fire?
hair was on fire, she was on fire, clothes, all that stuff.
After that frightening incident, we now know 5 people were.
And I want to make this announcement to everybody. You keep buying these electric vehicles. Do you know why they cost so cheap? Because the lithium batteries that they have are cheap. Whenever Like people see me in my electric unicycle, but my electric unicycle costs $3,000 and it's a small piece of shit. But you know why it's $3,000? Because I'm paying for a good battery, not some cheap shit to save on a scooter. These people are buying these $200, $300 scooters, and these scooters are blowing up. Straight up. They're blowing up. Stop buying these cheap scooters. You're going to hurt yourself. People are going to get hurt. And before people get hurt, this is going to start happening in a lot of homes where people are going to lose their fucking cribs. Please, please do not buy cheap shit from China. Just pay for the expensive brand name. That's what the brand name is about. You're paying for security. You know, you buy a Fiat, it's not the same thing as a Civic.
Hurt, and 2 of them are now battling serious injuries. Meanwhile, the damage here is hard to miss. This is the sign now at La Roca Barbershop, completely charred. As you can see the inside now. The FDNY says the cause of the fire is now being investigated. People can be seen.
And then this is the other video. This one's gonna be a 6 minutes. Crazy on West Burnside. Look at that. That's crazy. Look, bro. Right there. My dog. There's my horse. There's a kid on the grass. He's fucking crazy. But is that he was watching him? He's like, yo, you better run straight. So look at see, we out here, we working. And he with G.
When did this happen? Not so long ago. Wow.
So as you can see, this looks like those Lime scooters, if you ask me.
Yeah.
That don't look like
No, that looks like a regular cheap scooter now.
It looks like the Lime scooters. But it was indoors. Doing that edit, that's why I'm doing it. inside footage of this thing.
We also gotta let them know about your fragrances.
Oh, today, guys. Let's give it up for ourselves today, guys.
That's crazy.
Check this out. We get into congratulations and bullshit like that. Let's finish grieving. Let's finish grieving. This is crazy. All right, so this is video footage of what I got from Instagram, right?
From the inside?
From the inside of the surveillance footage. So this is exactly how the fire was started. So this is no mistaken. So this is it right here. You can see here. He's gonna go to the back. I think the scooter's here somewhere. I can't see it. Just can't see it. But as he goes back there, I'm wondering what caused this combustion. You understand? Like it had to be some kind of like heat manufacturing, or was it being charged? Maybe it was being charged. But I do know that here is a water source because this is where they wash my hair. So if the scooter is close to that water source, you get what I'm saying? Check it out. Watch. He's gonna put one bag down, and then he's gonna grab that container right here, put it down, and that's when the fire begins. Right here, boom, and then it blows up. It blows up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then Shanti and her friend and the customer are trapped in here, which if we go back, you could see them. They're in here. In there doing hair. And the door is you see his back pockets are directly in front of the door. So the door opens towards the fire. There is no other way out of this place. That's a death trap right there. So when he drops this second package is when the thing ignites. And I'm thinking, that drop, did that help ignite it? See, this guy runs. Nobody goes back there to save Shanti. He's trying to move things out of the way. He's trying to water it down with the water source I told you about. Right? He's trying to water it down. But that doesn't have enough pressure to turn off a lithium battery. Has stuff inside that when that leaks out, that's flammable too. So that's like it's like gasoline being spread out. So people be like, no, because it's electric, I'm good. It's like having a tank of gas in your house.
It's like but it looked like as soon as he dropped that, that's when it started.
And this is why I keep all my electric vehicles.
Something fell.
I keep my electric vehicles by themselves.
Go back. Look. I don't know. Something happened. Like right here. Go back. Check. Like by his feet. He dropped. See? Something rolled out. What the hell was that? And then something caused something to explode.
It's already igniting right there. It's already an ignition. Look. That rolls out with the blast. See, look. It rolls back. Rolls?
Yeah.
Oh!
Hairspray? That's... Something started the flame.
That's a hairspray can, guys. Did we just crack the fucking case? Oh my God.
We did.
We cracked the case. Hey, I'm over here.
Oh.
we fucking cracked the case.
I don't know. Your camera loves following me. Go this way.
I'm gonna put extra. All right. We gotta see this extra slow. Yo, that is where the fire originates. Look. See? The fire's coming from here. It is igniting here. But this is part of the source.
Something special.
That's crazy, yo. That's crazy, yo. That's fucking crazy.
I seen that. I was like, I seen something go that way. And then...
That's too insane for me. That's too insane for me. Holy shit.
That's crazy.
That is. That is, because that's exactly what they're going to need to know. See? They're going to need to know what ignite this. That looks like a can
of hairspray
that he dropped. See? The can rolled to a stop. Still hasn't ignited. Whatever he sourced was so close.
But then what did he pull from there? Keep going. See? Something he pulled. The battery? Something electric?
No, he was just trying to get to oh, maybe he was trying to get to the
scooter. And boom.
And instead of opening that door, he's right there.
Hold on. I think I cracked the case. Go back. I think I know what happened. That looked like a gasoline. Does that look like a little gasoline tank?
Where? His hands?
Looking back when he's putting yeah, go ahead, press play.
That's a yellow
press play.
clear bucket from
clear bucket. Look. Takes it.
That's clothing. That's a bag of like a laundry.
All right, play it. He moves that.
It's in slow motion right now. See, he grabs the clothing.
He moves the laundry bag.
It's like he's trying to get to the scooter. Because as he takes things out, that's where the explosion is.
That's what I'm saying.
So it was underneath there. So when he drops this here.
What is that?
What drops comes rolling down.
Boom.
There. So whatever the fuck exploded, right? There was more of those cans. Feel me? Because that can fell, but wherever that can comes from, there are more. See, boom, right here, the can rolls out. Swoop, 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 swoop. Comes to a complete stop. What?
Then he touches that. What is that?
My other mouse. I have a mouse for this. Right here. Can't see.
Can't join. We not FBI.
Okay. We on our, but this is now you see why I do what I do, because we're journalists, really.
Yep.
We're like the front line of journalism. The problem is that, you know, since the internet gave us a voice, we have no choice but to use it wisely.
Right.
You could be a person that's fucking, you know, oh, it's all about me, and spend your whole internet showing your shit off, or you could be a person who uses your influence for good. You know, I'm gonna use this camera. That one's starting to piss me off. That one is good for me, honestly. I don't think it's good for when I have a guest. That's why I have two of them. This one goes here.
So you can switch it?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to this camera because I feel the other one is giving us a little too much following and bullshit. It takes away, you know what I mean? Takes away from the environment. So when it was normal, it's over here, I'm over here.
Can you tell me what happened?
Te puedo explicarle lo que te pasó. Yo te lo voy a poner.
say you have to watch and what you do and what you say, and it takes a lot for those people to sacrifice to be at the position that they are
They are
in,
definitely
you know.
sacrificing some.
So
I believe you know what it is, and
it's a dream everybody wants, but it's a gift and a curse.
found out too. What is it that everybody?
It's a gift and a curse. Like I said, it's they play with dark magic, white magic, whatever you want to call it.
They're doing the bad side of voodoo. That's what they're doing. And
But they've been doing this for years.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the elites, the Cardi B's, the. You know how I know? Cause Gunplay was talking about it.
Yeah,
Gunplay from the what's that nigga's team?
They're all getting exposed.
Yeah, and if I would have known that's what they were doing, I would have told these niggas to be careful because whenever you deal with Papa Shango and all them niggas, like I'm son of Saint Michael, so I was born into the whole concept of Santeria and all that bullshit, and yet I chose Buddhism because I already know Santeria. Yeah, it's Santeria, but what you give is what you get. It's equivalent exchange. So there's people that. I'm telling you. Send me the thing about what's her name? Hayden what?
Hayden Payton, which she had passed, and I could send you the video.
Yeah, because I want to get the one that you saw.
Yeah, I got you. It was
It
about another Hayden Payton. She's a celebrity. Even when I heard about her death, everybody's talking about it like something about it just doesn't feel right about her death. And now they're exposing the last podcast she had. I think she said a little bit too much. And that's what I think basically got her killed. Everybody's saying
Many people are questioning, why would Hayden Panettiere be doing hard drugs?
Exactly.
I mean, she's successful, she's young, she's, a Nashville star. Why? She doesn't seem to fit the profile.
Exactly.
Now, there's the reality that sometimes you'd be surprised. But she's a young mother. She's got a child. It seems strange that she would be doing these drugs, and that's where the conspiracy theories erupt. An overdose. Many are arguing, well, that's how you get rid of a problem who's saying too much. Because how do you prove murder? If somebody wants to remove someone from this mortal coil, the presumption is you overdose them because then it's open and shut case, accidental death by overdose.
I mean, when you
could it be something more nefarious?
Jackson,
My friends, the challenge, as always, is of course it could be, but we just don't know.
That's always been the
Many people are questioning
to get rid of somebody.
Why would Hayden Panettiere be doing hard drugs?
This is.
And here's the thing: they get rid of celebrities, two styles. If you the type that they're not gonna believe you, they're gonna kill you with a
fake overdose.
Fake overdose.
Right.
If you are a celebrity that people could call crazy, they'll just do the Kanye West on you. And if you are too uncontrollable like Kanye West, they do the Michael Jackson on you. And when the Michael Jackson doesn't work, they'll Bill Cosby your ass.
Or they'll
I mean, she's successful, she's young, she's a Nashville star. Why? She doesn't seem to fit the profile.
Exactly.
Now, there's the reality that sometimes you'd be surprised. But she's a young mother. Yeah. She's got a child. It seems strange that she would be doing these drugs, and that's where the conspiracy theories erupt. An overdose. Many are arguing, well, that's how you get rid of a problem who's saying.
Okay, so yeah, so even when I heard about, like when I got the little news about her death and everything, I was like, no way. And then when I heard like her age, I'm like, damn, she's close to my age. And I'm like, how did she die? It had to be an overdose or some type of thing. And that's what it came up at. And I'm like, but now everybody's saying that and everybody's showing the same reaction that this can't just be something that we could take lightly, because before that, there was a video that she was exposing about Hollywood's truths. Like, let's all get into that. And besides, let's hear what the rest of this man has to say about this conspiracy, because I believe he's also another streamer and does podcasts.
Oh, yeah, definitely a conspiracy theory streamer.
So
I don't know who he is, but this ain't his page. But we don't subscribe to F Clips for
too much. Because how do you prove murder?
Right.
If somebody wants to remove someone from this mortal coil, The presumption is you overdose them because then it's open and shut case, accidental death by overdose. Could it be something more nefarious?
Find the person.
My friends, the challenge, as always, is of course it could be, but we just don't know. Many people are questioning, why would Hayden Panettiere be doing hard drugs? I mean, she's successful, she's young, she's, a Nashville star. Why? She doesn't seem to fit the profile.
You know what's another thing I noticed too? There's another Nickelodeon guy that they found him, 36 years old, and that nigga's a crackhead. Done. My question is, why are they ending like that? Specifically, child stars.
Child stars.
Why? Is it an Epstein situation? Is it a presidential situation? Is it a child trafficking situation? What is the reason that these children give us the best shows of Nickelodeon and Disney
and end up in the worst predicament when they get older?
They're not living. They're not living through it. It's like,
I can name so many.
Listen, it's like building skyscrapers. These motherfuckers got no lifespan.
This
Child stars got no lifespan. This is why I appreciate YouTube so much. Now you get it, right? Because we don't gotta do some weird shit to be recognized. You understand what I'm saying?
But you also got to be careful too, because look at even that little boy Ryan. Remember Ryan, that little Chinese YouTube? He's the one that basically put the mat out for the kids and stuff, and that they started doing toys. But he slowly died out.
Died at the age of 36,
and he's a teenager, and everybody still pictures him as this young image. It's just the industry in Hollywood is scary. Period. That's why I don't think it's like so big that everybody wants to be, I want to be famous, I want to be this star, I want to be, but I think look at the taxes and everything behind it. Look at all the, everything that comes behind that. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I absolutely think it's not. That's why I'm not in a rush. I don't have even social right now. Like, I don't know, because it's always a contradiction about everything that you do in life. You could have the money, you could have the fame, you're not happy. It's just with more platforms and more exposed, I feel like the industry is getting too much
I feel like now they're going after the streamers too. I think that Kai Cenat has been compromised.
Of course, but that's why they gave him his own university to
No, he's been doing that before.
I think that's a distraction to me.
I know that it's not that they're telling him what to do. It's that he has a control so big that they're like, we have to manipulate him to do our bidding.
Of course.
Or else we're fucked.
And to distract.
That's what I think. You understand?
So play this video because this is what...
Something about this just does not feel right. And I don't want to make conspiracy theories about something like this, but it's kind of hard not to when just 3 weeks ago, she went on one of the biggest podcasts in the world, Jay Shetty, and she talked about a lot of the things that she went through. Part of that was the dark side of Hollywood. She explained this story where someone she trusted very closely at the time, they went on a yacht. She took her on a yacht, and this woman took her inside of a room, and there was a man there, a man she said people know very well. She didn't disclose his name. He wanted her to do things, and just take a look at this clip.
You write about a moment.
So everybody knows about this big, I can't remember his name, this podcast streamer guy. He's famous. So she went on his podcast.
Where a friend of yours takes you onto a boat, you're led to a room which has an older man in it, and then basically told to perform sexual acts and,
Oh, yeah. Perspective completely shifted, and I realized that I was in danger, but by the time I'd realized I was in danger, I was quite literally out to sea. And that moment shook me and was shocking, and I was quite literally walked down, and I had been having a great time. There was no hints of anything like that happening, so it took me. I was shocked. It took me by surprise, and it was led by somebody that I had grown to trust and see as a protector and somebody who had my back. and to be walked down, down the stairs, and it was as like a surprise, presented as though it was like a surprise, and it was this very small room, and she physically put me in the bed next to this undressed man who was very famous, and had his hands like this, like this was just an average day for him. This is something that happens all the time, and I waited for her to leave, and I made me in the bed next to down the stairs, and it was led by somebody that I had grown to trust. So it took me. I was shocked. It took me by there was no hints of anything.
Aiden Panettiere just died at the age of 36.
Hold on.
All right.
Holy shit.
You have to.
So she's doing some like uncovering like a Bill Cosby type of nigga, like on some like, but everybody's in jail. So who could it be?
That's what I'm saying. You have to understand her and hear the hints that she's saying as exposing someone, which sounds like somebody very familiar. And they saying that we know this person. Buttons if you want to like, fuck. That we know this person. So that's the thing. When people get into a certain position and whatever it is, they have these fantasies, real dark, crazy, nasty fantasies with these young celebrities.
I don't think it's that.
I really think.
Yeah, okay. Aside from
and
that,
they use that as leverage for whatever it is.
I think it's a turn on to them to know that their parents are so reluctant to leave them by themselves in the sake of turning a profit and becoming famous, that they trust studios with children. And I think that the problem with that is that you don't go to... It's the only industry where they hire children, first of all, right? That's a big thing. Children, Alexa, is child labor legal in the United States? She's going to say no.
Child labor is generally illegal in the United States.
Illegal, exactly.
Minors 14-15 of marriage.
Guess where that is legal, though?
Hazardous jobs outside school hours.
Watch how I'm going to break her head.
16 to 17 can work in safe occupations, and 18 plus may work freely. State laws add extra age and hour
18 plus.
What's this? So you're saying that child labor is illegal below the age of 14 or 15, but what about actors?
Good point. Federal child labor rules don't apply to minors, actors, or performers in movies, TV, radio, or theater. States, however,
it doesn't make sense.
So you're telling me it's illegal to employ a child only if you want to put him in a movie. And if he's working in a movie, he's doing a scene, there is nobody in there that's a parent because they're doing a scene. So that's where they start noticing, just like I've been watching a lot of like serial killer bullshit and everything. I see that the serial killer likes to kill. He starts with an animal. And from the animal, he moves into what? A kid or an elderly person because they don't put up a resistance. This is kind of like the same kind of mindset that a fucking person who works in the industry is kind of looking at it. And they're like, so you're going to leave your child here for 8 hours or 4 hours or 6 hours, whatever the time is. Imagine you getting a commercial for your daughter for the Adidas commercial. And there's a moment where they're like, we need to shoot a scene with her where she's going to be putting on her sneakers in her room. And you're like, okay. And you're like, oh, I'll need to be there with my daughter. What they're going to tell you. You can't. It's a closed set. You can wait for her outside. Who's in there with your daughter then? The creeps. And once the creep is with your daughter, now your daughter notice what? That you trust them. So now all they got to do is become their friend so that your daughter be like, nah, I'm okay, ma. And now you're trusting a perfect stranger.
That's facts.
And since you know that there's no other place in the world where your child will get hired, it's the same shit that they used to do to children back in the days when they used to employ them. They know that if we employ the parent, we got to pay them more. But if we employ the child, we could pay them less. But the child was doing what? Working in a coal factory where the holes were so small you couldn't send a human. You understand? So it's like the same people who make the law to allow the child to work are the same creeps who are doing this to the children.
And something about this just does not feel right. And I don't want to make conspiracy theories about something like this, But it's kind of hard not to when just 3 weeks ago, she went on one of the biggest podcasts in the world, Jay Shetty, and she talked about a lot of the things that she went through. Part of that was the dark side of Hollywood. She explained this story where someone she trusted very closely at the time, they went on a yacht. She took her on a yacht, and this woman took her inside of a room, and there was a man there, a man she said people know very well. She didn't disclose his name. He wanted her to do things, and just take a look at this clip.
You write about a moment in your career where a friend of yours takes you onto a boat. You're led to a room which has an older man in it, and then...
Okay, this is where it goes. This is where it's at. This is where it's at. He's explaining it. Okay, guys, I'll be right back with the whole congratulations about the fucking first sale. That's just not important right now. Oh, fuck. I hate when I do that.
Hayden Panettiere just died.
Has an older man in it. You're led to a room career where...
Just take a look at this clip.
You write about a moment in your career where a friend of yours takes you onto a boat. You're led to a room which has an older man in it, and then basically told to perform sexual acts and...
Oh God, no, stop it.
Hayden Panettiere just died at the age of...
I was in danger, and I realized... Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. An older man with a boat.
That's very famous.
That's very fucking famous. Oh my God.
Who?
I'm telling you.
The audience
I'm telling you, the only person who got a boat is very famous.
You figure it out. Put it in the chat. We don't know. I think I know.
I did not allege anything because
I don't want to allege, and I don't want to get in trouble.
But she said famous, and she's famous. So you got to understand the level of category of fame.
And this person has a boat.
And the person has a boat. So she's a famous actress, and this person to her is famous. Make it make sense.
Isn't Jeffrey and this guy on hiding?
Jeffrey Epstein is running around talking about his Palm Beach.
Maybe he's the one on the boat.
No, because she said he's famous. That eliminates process of elimination. It won't be Epstein. It won't even be the behind the scenes producers like Weinstein or nobody like that.
Is surviving on a boat.
No, he's not. He's Palm Beach Pete. Palm Beach Pete right now.
Boat, water. Make it make sense.
Sam. Epstein just applied to just ran for office in Miami. As Palm Beach Pete.
I thought he was dead.
No, well, the Epstein that we know is dead. Palm Beach P is alive. Unfortunately, he has the same DNA. They did a DNA test on him, and it was...
Maybe he got the money to clone? I mean...
No, he ain't died nothing. He's not dead. Because when Epstein died, there's the 2 minutes of his suicide is not on tape. The clock stopped on the recording. Another thing was, he was the first person that ever died in corrections where they sent a decoy van ahead, and then his body was in a different van. Why would they need a decoy van for a dead man? All right? So, and then Palm Beach Pete comes out of nowhere, and he's on every boat, every address that Epstein had. So did Palm Beach Pete. Yep. So you tell me what's going on, right? Make it make sense.
Okay.
Oh, make it make sense, right? Just throw it on top of that shit. You feel me? Make it make sense. How Palm Beach Pete comes out of nowhere. Nobody ever heard of this nigga until after Epstein's passing.
Perspective completely shifted, and I realized
it's more about, God forgive me. Hopefully she's not talking about a black guy, because if it's black, I could say he's already in jail. But she did not say black, meaning that, see, people only differentiate the race when it's not a white person. If she's not saying,
but she didn't
if she ain't mentioning it,
describe a race.
It's a white. It's just the way it is. People will only identify you if you're not white, right? So plane crashes. Three blacks were trying to hold it hostage, right? Trust. You understand? So my thing is, right? She didn't say the color, race, or anything because safely to assume he's white. She said he's famous. You know who I think it might be? Kevin Spacey.
What?
Don't listen. No, don't follow me. I don't know.
Realized that I was in danger, but by the time I'd realized I was in danger, I was quite literally out to sea. And and it was that I mean, that moment shook me and was shocking, and I was quite literally walked down, and I had been having a great time. There was no hints of anything like that happening, so it took me. I was shocked. It took me by surprise. Walked down and perspective.
You were led to a room.
Disclose his name. He wanted her to do things, and just take a look at this clip. People know very well she didn't disclose his name. He wanted her to do things, and just take a look at this clip.
You write about a moment in your career where a friend of yours takes you onto a boat. You were led to a room which has an older man in it, and then basically told to perform sexual acts.
Yeah, but who does she trust? This is a chick that don't got too many friends.
It could be.
She don't got too many friends.
And, you know.
Oh yeah, perspective completely shifted, and I realized that I was in danger. But by the time I'd realized I was in danger, I was quite literally out to sea.
To sea.
You know that I think it's Tom Cruise or one of those guys back in the days was in a situation where they were on a boat and a girl died and never went to jail. Yeah. So I think that's what would have happened to her if she would have not allowed it.
And it was that I mean, that moment shook me and was shocking, and I was quite literally walked down, and I had been having a great time. There was no hints of anything like that happening, so it took me. I was shocked. It took me by surprise, and it was led by somebody that I had grown to trust and see as a protector and somebody who had my back. And to be walked down, down the stairs, and it was as like a surprise, presented as though it was like a surprise, and it was this very small room, and she physically put me in the bed next to this undressed man who was very famous and had his hands like this,
who likes to put their hands
this
like
was
that?
just an.
Think about it.
Epstein.
Who likes to put their hands like this?
Epstein.
What am I telling you? I should be a fucking detective, bro. The sea, the island, the boat, and
Epstein.
Hello, he's giving out hints without saying the name.
She said very famous.
She's giving out hints without saying the name.
She said very famous guy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
She's giving out hints, and because she declared this and exposed this, all of a sudden they find her dead in her apartment.
In a fucking overdose. Typical.
Come on, guys. We're not gonna fall for this bullshit no more. We're not gonna fall for this bullshit. The thing is that I don't know who they think they're gonna keep mind fucking, but
in the information era, I'm just surprised
because they think we're the era. They think there's still not left of us of an era that actually had to use their brain right and figure out the world.
Is there a ghost in my house?
Why?
Because it keeps going that way to you and something else.
Oh, Mike, stop saying that.
The fuck? The other days I was here and the camera went follow something else while I was on stream.
Yeah, it's probably smoke. Yeah.
I was like, oh my god. Is there a ghost in my house?
Don't with the fucking ghost stories. Don't start with the bullshit.
I don't believe in none of that shit. So
it's a good friendly ghost because it ain't fucking with us. It's fucking with the camera and all that stuff.
There you go. They're doing that weird shit again.
Maybe because I'm talking.
Motherfucker, come over here.
I'm pretty sure Legend would be barking.
No, he looks in like into space sometimes, and I'll be like, "What the fuck?" Oh, it's that is the clock and the sign, the paintings.
Should I put it down?
Noticing the white, yeah, take that down.
Right, yeah.
There you go.
The eye.
I'm always drawing eyes because that's the window to our soul.
Yes. Actually, that says it in the Bible, right?
It's kind of like an Indian shit, I think.
No, you're not, like, I heard that before.
Because the Indians never wanted people to take pictures of them because they used to say that it will steal your soul. These are black mirrors. Did you not notice that? If I turn off my TV, what you think it is? Look at that screen. What is it?
Yeah, it's a black mirror. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's funny because I was watching the Big Bang Theory has a spinoff called Stuart.
Basically, they still have portals to access into this dimension, into this world.
The point is that there are portals, and they convinced
those are the portals, but they are.
The chakras are your portals. The 7 chakras are your portals.
And the black mirrors are the portals for them to come in.
Well, that's how you let things come in. You understand? Like you allow the, but what is it that they're allowing? Like you got to break it down too. You know what I'm saying? Like what they're allowing is they're allowing us to be tricked because the reflection that we're seeing, we're trusting it. We're trusting it more than the truth. You understand? So at the end of the day, it's not that there is something with the black portals. It's that is a portal that the information they're feeding us is fake, and we believe it. We're so apted to find guidance that we will believe anything that they tell us. That's why they say if you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for everything.
Or believe everything. Facts.
No worry, I'm gonna send you home in a cab, so you don't have to walk through them things. I appreciate this episode. Let's see one more thing. Let's finish seeing this.
Average day for him. This is something that happens all the time. And I waited for her to leave, and I mean that lion in me, that fire in me, that my hair stood on end, and I became ferocious. I was like, this is not happening. But I had nowhere to hide, and I bolted, and I hid wherever I could think of to hide on a boat. There was no jumping off and swimming away, and there was nobody who was going to. I realized that there was nobody who was going to be empathetic to my situation, that this was nothing new to them.
Hayden Panettiere just died at the age of 36.
I would have already reached 1 million followers.
Shopify is a platform that helps.
If this video gets 1 like.
Life is like a gym. If you look over to the right, there will always be somebody in better shape than you. But if you look to your left, there's someone who would die to be in your position. Life is like a gym. If you look over.
You can't worry about where you say, oh, you see? What I said. What I said. What did I say? If he's black, he's already in jail. That's him.
She physically put me in the bed next to this undressed man who was very famous and had his hands like this. Like this was just, an average day for him. And this is something that happens all the time. And I waited for her to leave, and I mean that lion in me, that fire in me, my hair stood on end, and I became ferocious. I was like, this is not happening. But I had nowhere to hide, and I bolted, and I hid wherever I could think of to hide on a boat. There was no jumping off and swimming away, and there was nobody who was going to. I realized that there was nobody who was going to be empathetic to my situation, that this was nothing new to them. She physically put me in the bed next to this undressed man who was very famous and had his hands like this. Like this was just, an average day for him. And this is something that happens all the time. And I waited for her to leave, and I mean that.
How crazy is that Ray J was there? When she died, he snuck out. Him come out with something covering the
So somebody sent Ray J to do it.
Here's another thing. The same doctor that went to Whitney is the same doctor for Michael Jackson. And
when you hear the names Ray J and Whitney Houston in the same sentence, it's hard not to pause. On paper, their lives couldn't have been more different. She was a multifaceted actress and vocalist. He was best known for being Brandy's brother, a reality star, and a polarizing pop culture personality. And yet, in the final chapters of Whitney's life, their names became intertwined. For Ray J, it was the start of a quiet psychological unraveling that's continued to surface in strange, erratic ways more than a decade later.
The doctor that goes to Whitney's death, it's the same one for Michael. It's the same one for what was that girl that he was married to, Kim Porter. Same doctor, same police officers too. That go to that scene.
Publicly, he's tried to move forward with new ventures and new relationships. But behind the scenes, many fans have noticed the instability, impulsive behavior, and what looks like a man silently battling something much bigger than himself. Before we jump into today's video,
I think Ray J is the nigga.
He's the
cleanup crew.
The cleanup crew, right?
When somebody's gonna die, he's already there.
But think about it also. Kim Kardashian got famous from the Ray J video, besides her father and all this bullshit. He plays a big part in the industry. You also have to play back. There's a time, which I could remember on social media, on Instagram, where he gets on the phone with Nikki, and Nikki tells him, motherfucker, if you fuck with me or mention my name and any fucking shit, like threatening the nigga bad. I don't know if we could play that, but there's a part. But I'm telling you, he got something seriously to do, and yeah, with the P. Diddy and all that too. Yep. With Ray J. Right there.
Oh yeah.
Right there. I lied. Do you remember this?
I remember.
All right,
this.
Because they know that he was gonna get exposed anyway.
Because when Ray J is talking to you, you're probably gonna die. You get it now? He's the cleanup crew. You don't hang out with Ray J unless something bad could happen to you. Why you think that he came on Kai Cenat stream? And then all of a sudden Kai Cenat quits. Kevin Hart is helping him. And now when he comes back, he talks different.
Who?
Kai Cenat. He has like this thing, like he has something wrong with his teeth. And not only that, he didn't even know how to play Minecraft.
Maybe they cloned him.
I mean,
don't forget to scoop up something to munch on at rrgsnacks.com, our online concession stand that has an assortment of Applewood smoked bacon jerky, freeze-dried goodies, and butter toffee peanuts. Ray J was already connected to the entertainment world, not only through his music and acting, but also through his famous sister, Brandy Norwood. By then, Whitney had already worked closely with Brandy, most memorably in the 1997 adaptation of Cinderella, in which she played Brandy's fairy godmother.
I'll make you a bet.
But that's what I believe, and we could gather the evidence.
Bet you'll never go back to typing.
Well, we can't
Next time
prove
you
it.
open ChatGPT,
No, not prove it, but like
Whitney finalized her divorce from Bobby Brown in 2007. A year later, she was photographed enjoying dinner at a Beverly Hills restaurant with Ray J. From there, they jetted off to Las Vegas to watch a boxing match. By 2010, things ramped up, and ABC News reported they started dating on and off around that time. Paparazzi couldn't get enough. Whitney, nearly 2 decades Ray J's senior, was suddenly being linked to a younger man who, at the time, was more known for a certain infamous tape than for anything profound.
Kim Kardashian.
People began asking, was this a genuine relationship or just a friendship that got misinterpreted? Was Ray J a comfort to Whitney during a difficult time, or was he chasing clout, leaning on her name to boost his own relevance? What made things even messier was how often Ray J appeared in Whitney's orbit during those final years. In November 2010, they stepped out for dinner in Atlanta. Many saw the outing as the couple officially confirming their romance. The Daily News reported that after their date, Ray J postponed his promotional tour to spend the night with Whitney at the Ritz-Carlton.
At the Ritz?
However,
Why?
Ray J hopped on Twitter to write, I am not in a relationship with Whitney. She is a great friend of mine. I had dinner with her in Atlanta the other day. That's all. Damn. Then came some salacious allegations. In September 2011, Ray J was in Vegas for Floyd Mayweather's fight. While attending Diddy's post-fight party, not Diddy. No, not Diddy. Ray J got into an altercation with the rapper Fabulous and got his tail locked up. After his release, Ray J called into Power 105.1 to defend himself, but the rant spiraled into a spectacle.
When you want to disrespect me and the money team, and we got 7 Rolls Royces outside, and we just made 350 racks on the... Don't disrespect me. I'm going to smack you up again, fool.
That's another thing.
So Ray J, that's what I'm saying.
So that's the thing.
Niggas saying Ray J got beat up.
So
Shock that nigga.
That's another thing that I noticed. Ray J sends threats to people. Like he'd be like, yo, shut the fuck. Like he smacks people. And nobody does nothing about it. And I'll be wondering, why is it that Ray J is allowed to be that gangster? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense. Like, to me, it's like, I don't get it. Why? I don't know how to make sense out of it. Like there was a time that Ray J was said that he was going to smack Fabulous. Fabulous.
Fabulous. That's what they're talking about.
Fabulous.
Talking about Fabulous messed up.
Do you know who Fabulous's brother is? These niggas are big time in Brooklyn. He didn't get famous because he's nice. He got famous because he's nice, and his brothers got money because they move. That's my question. How does he talk to Fabulous like that?
In the face, my nigga.
So you punched. And he saw him in Vegas. And I heard that he punched Fabulous in Vegas. And Diddy got involved, and that's
Fab in the face. One time. All I'm saying is if you got Fab number, tell that nigga to send a picture of his face right now.
Fabulous responded by saying,
he said, tell him to send you a picture of his face right now. So he knows that he hit him hard enough.
It's more a war on drugs than a war between Ray J and me. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's high and coked up or on pills. And
now you see why he was. Now, my question is Ray J the dealer? Is he the guy dealing to the famous people? Is he their drug dealer?
A chilling comment in hindsight, it now reads less like a diss and more like a foreshadowing of the spiral that was yet to come. Months later, in February 2012, celebrities made their way to Los Angeles for that year's Grammy Awards. Ray J was among the people who were with Whitney during that time. On February 9th, they attended a pre-Grammy nightclub event hosted by Kelly Price. Former X Factor contestant Stacey Francis was also in attendance. Stacey performed an Etta James tribute, and afterwards she was led to a VIP section where Whitney was hanging out. Apparently, Stacey and Whitney had met before. However, a source told The Hollywood Reporter that it didn't seem like Whitney remembered her, but she was cordial at first. The scene reportedly changed minutes later when Ray J stepped into the conversation. The source said, Whitney just got belligerent. Stacey confirmed in a statement published on HuffPost that Whitney became enraged when she saw her talking to Ray J. Stacey said, she didn't understand our relationship. I had known Ray for over 20 years.
Why is Whitney pissed off that chick is talking to Ray J? It sounds like when I'm chilling with a shorty that I get high with, and then another chick comes through. Forget about the fame.
Ray is the fucking dealer.
He sounds like the dealer that be fucking the bitches.
No,
and he was like
fucking drugs.
He's always.
No, he's bringing the drugs.
He's
the one killing them.
Remember when they found that kid that Diddy in the plane, and they were like this white kid? I think that was the guy. That was the fall guy. So Ray J is not even mentioned.
To me. He kept saying, she is family. She is family.
Somebody's bringing the drugs.
No, you're talking about
he's probably the most famous drug dealer in Hollywood.
Juice WRLD?
Everybody. I think
Juice WRLD that overdosed on the plane?
No, I'm talking about Ray J, right? There was a time when Diddy got caught, there was a white kid that got caught with Diddy.
The only white kid that be with Diddy is Justin Bieber.
No, he's not a famous person. He's just a white person, a generic white guy.
No way.
Mm-hmm. He went to jail. See how nobody barely even noticed? It was just for that moment. It was like news to cover up so nobody could ask questions about Ray J. Look at this. White kid who got caught with Diddy.
Only white kid.
Right now. P. Diddy sexy.
No.
No, it's on a jet. They were getting on a jet, and he got caught with coke and everything. White kid.
No, you can't put that.
Caught at airport. This.
Okay.
See how fast they cover that shit up? Mm-hmm. I can't even find that shit. It was a scrap. There he goes. You telling me, Diddy, the man of the hour,
and he's smiling,
and that kid is gonna get caught? How so sloppily will he go through an airport when Diddy has private jets? You see how this is a fall guy?
Yeah, he's laughing, he's smiling.
Coincidence? Same day he gets raided, they know that kid is going to the airport. The same day he's getting raided. How fast is this information being passed? If you ask me, this is how you get them to stop asking who was distributing the drugs. So how were all the drugs getting to the parties? There you go. But I've never seen this guy. Yeah, but that's the guy though, right? Mm-hmm. There can't be no other guy. That's the guy. So at the end of the day, what you're gonna do? You're gonna take it as a information. You're gonna let it pass. But who's the real guy? The guy that keeps popping up.
Emily, it's okay. But Whitney wouldn't hear of it.
Everybody's fucking.
Thankfully,
party.
the situation was.
It's funny how she dies. Ray J is getting snuck out. Why are you sneaking now? She died of an overdose. You don't need to sneak out. You're famous for getting your dick sucked by Kim K. You mad that you're gonna be on TV over a death of a famous celebrity? This is your moment. This is your moment.
Was diffused, and Stacey said Whitney was still one of her idols, and she had the utmost respect for her. 2 days later, on February 11, 2012, Whitney complained of a sore throat, and an assistant suggested she take a bath before preparing for Clive Davis's annual pre-Grammy party.
A bath.
Hours later, Whitney was found unresponsive in the bathtub of Suite 434 at the Beverly Hilton Hotel. Her passing was ruled an accidental drowning. Substances were found in her system, and yet no serious criminal investigation was launched into who supplied the substances.
Keyword here. Did you hear what she said? Mm-hmm. You get it, how the authorities think about it, but why didn't they make a big deal out of it here? Because to them, there's already an answer. And if there's an answer, why don't we know the answer? Here's the best part. She did not die of an overdose. She died of an accidental drowning. Accidental?
Ray J was reportedly at home when he heard the news, and he rushed to the hotel to try to see her.
He rushed to the hotel to try to see her? Why is he getting snuck out then? Because he was already there. But they're saying he rushed to the hotel. How? You know how a crime scene goes. You can't get in, not even a block.
Reported that law enforcement turned him away, leaving him visibly upset. It didn't help that sources claimed Ray J overheard police make a disrespectful comment about Whitney's lifeless body, followed by loud laughter.
Yeah, okay. Ray J running, getting snuck out. This is why I like to do my job. Ray J, Sneaky. Shut up. Look at this. Look at this. You telling me, you heard what they said, right? They said he went over there and they turned him away, right? Mm-hmm. Right? That's what we heard. Who's that? Who the fuck is that? if he was turned away, who the fuck is this? And why is he covering his face? So there's footage of the man walking out of the fucking hotel, snuck out. And you telling me that he got turned away? Are you serious? Do you see how there's Jaguar rights?
I am not self-destructive. I'm not a person who wants to die. I'm a person who has life and wants to live.
And then the next thing you know, she's
Now you see-
dead.
now you see what
Ray
she-
J was the last person to see her alive. He let the drug dealer in, but she was sober, right? But
I've been through a lot in these past 2 weeks. I'm able to look at life in a whole different way.
When I first heard she passed away, I said, my God, somebody gave her a bad bag. I promise you.
That's where the narrative started about her being overdosed. But what did happen? She had an accidental death. So my question is, there was supposedly a person that went there and Ray J and her were arguing. That's why Whitney was mad, right? What if that person was just placed there as a stalker by the person who's trying to distract everybody? Because where is the person? We saw him run out of the building, right? Where was the girl? Police never mentioned there was a girl. They didn't even mention he was there.
That was the first thing that came out of my mouth. And then I saw Ray J. And it all added up.
Jaguar Wright just came through again
So
with
Ray
some
J
major
added
tea on what really happened to Whitney the night she died. And according to her, Whitney was actually not only that, but she explicitly name-dropped Ray J and accused him of pushing a load of substances down Whitney's throat until she choked on it and dropped dead. Jaguar alleges that Whitney's death had absolutely nothing to do with a heart attack like her autopsy report suggests, and that she actually had several injuries on her body when she was found.
they saw her body. She didn't just die in a tub, like she was beat up.
Oh, but that's not all. Because according to Jaguar, Ray J was working hand-in-hand with Clive Davis and Diddy to delete Whitney as a form of alleged ritualistic sacrifice to move up in the ranks of Hollywood.
I know that you were the first, one of the first ones at Clive's party to speak about Whitney's passing the other day.
Yes.
And that was, did you know her well?
Yes, I did.
Now, when it comes to Ray J and Diddy, they've actually been friends for quite some time.
Quite some time. I'm telling you, he's the guy. He's the guy that Diddy be like, he's the go-to guy. Because nobody's going to think, that Brandy's little brother.
Say that with the Nicki.
What? The Nicki one? Oh, yeah. This is another one. That's why Nicki is so afraid for her life. And it's the truth.
You're not.
I've been a barb. You know that.
See? She's like, stop
They
playing.
look, they talking in codes. Look. Say it.
She's talking to him straight up like, bro, don't make me expose you. He's acting like, yo, why you making a big deal out of it? I'm on your live. Like, chill out. We're live. You can't do nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Because you're going to involve too many people. So don't do nothing stupid. That's how he's talking to her. And they're like, bitch, you could die tomorrow. Look at Whitney. Look at Kim Porter. Look at Michael Jackson. Look at what happens. Look at fucking Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx was supposed to die.
I thought I was a part of this whole movement.
See?
Like, nah,
Look, she is so shocked. This is how you look when somebody that you got beef with, that could kill you, comes on your live, and you're like, whoa, like how do I address this person without making this like a guarantee they're gonna come for me?
heart dropped.
See?
Like nah, my heart dropped. Like if you a diehard barb and then like you like feel like the ticket was like revoked or it was.
When has he been a barb? You been running through the city with Diddy. Fuck is he talking about?
It was discontinued. I'm like, damn, that.
See, she's so
I don't
like,
know, man.
she's
That
so
is
like that. That's not even
seem
her.
like
You know,
it'll
Nicki
do something to
Minaj
you.
is
So I'm happy
animated.
that you
Look
reach
at how
out
she's looking.
back and let me
She's
come on
thinking,
live because
look at how, you saw that? You saw what she said. How she? That's the look that you get when somebody says something. You know, like, yo, that's a lot.
it'll do something to you. So I'm happy that you reach out. I'm like, damn, that.
Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes.
I don't know, man. That is. that'll send you like it'll do something to you. So I'm happy that you reach out back and let me come on live. Because am I not a
I didn't
barb?
reach,
I can't be a
reach
barb.
out.
I mean, I'm sorry. You're right.
You
I'm a
reached
barb.
out.
I
You
definitely
were
reached out.
commenting on my live while I was
A
talking to
lot,
my
a lot, a
fans.
lot.
Okay,
I'm
what's up?
sorry, nigga.
What's up?
But I'm a barb. And
What is
Good for
what you
you.
want,
What's
nigga?
up?
Yeah, what's up, nigga?
That's how your barb. That's how you treat your barbs.
The fuck do you
Like
want,
No.
I'm
nigga?
Nikki. What's up?
What's up?
Yeah,
You
nigga.
I'm
want attention?
excited.
What's up?
I don't.
You too.
I was just in here. I was in here.
And Ray J's one of the most dangerous niggas in the fucking game, let me tell you. That motherfucker could get you killed. So I respect Ray J 100 million%. Ray J, this is just all jokes. Guys, this is for entertainment purposes. We just cracking jokes, giving opinions. None of this shit is real. All of this shit is just our fucking, way of satire.
You're just like everybody else, just having a good time.
That's the industry brother, if
Innocently
you
in
ask me.
here, just responding,
In the
having a good
hood,
time,
that's what he do.
enjoying the vibe.
He
And
shows up with the bitches. The vibe turns up when he gets there. He's the drug dealer, man.
and now I'm just like totally like almost exiled because somebody that I'm like into as an artist is telling me like that they not being right to me. It's not fair. That's not cool.
I didn't know that you were doing auditions still. I didn't know that you had a script
For
that you
what?
came in here to read.
I didn't even know. Like, this is all a surprise to me. If I knew I was gonna be on here, I would have had a different outfit on. I got my pajamas on. Like, I'm like, this is like the way I'm being treated is unfair.
What the fuck does he want?
I didn't know you were a comedian either.
Right?
For real, Nick. I'm sorry, Nikki.
Yo, he said, for real, Nick. Like, nigga, you ain't that cool with me.
But I'm a super barb, and and I'm sorry that I
Sweetheart,
gave you my
excuse
own
me.
nickname. But
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
When you speak to me, refer to me as Mrs. Petty.
You're right, Mrs. Petty.
Are you married? Are you married?
Yes, but almost not. Like we going through a divorce.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you're married. So you understand that, right?
I was right now. We separated, so I can't claim because I don't want her
I'm
to get mad
saying
at
you
me. Yes,
understand,
you're right, Miss Petty,
Mrs.
Mrs. Petty. You know, I did. I just had a list. I'm sorry.
I'm saying, what do you want? You've been trying to get my attention for the last couple weeks, right?
The first time was when you said you were signing artists. I hit you and said, "Well, sign me. I'm independent." And then
Sign
you was
you
on
to do
live.
what? Sign you to do what? That seemed pretty odd out of nowhere.
Well, I'm independent, so I feel like, and I'm just
Nigga,
keeping it
you
real.
roll
That's
with
on
Diddy,
everything.
bro.
Like
Tell
if you
Diddy to
sign
sign
me,
you.
I'll be super lit. And that's just a fact. But
Mm-hmm.
you
No,
know,
that's crazy.
and so I
You
like I
crazy, bro.
always do.
You
I
crazy. You
try.
tell your sister to
That's all
sign
I
you.
can do is just keep trying. And so tonight I came on and said Nikki's live.
Do you think all of this is
I
funny?
promise you, I don't have like I'm not chuckling at all. And whoever laughing, stop
No,
laughing.
I'm not talking about them laughing. They can laugh. I'm saying you, without me speaking on anything. Do you think it's all funny?
I promise you, know everything I
How do
do is
you
from the
feel
heart.
about yourself?
I feel good.
You
I
feel
feel
good?
I feel great actually,
You
but I feel hurt.
don't feel.
No, but I feel
Why is he
hurt.
doing this?
Do you
I
feel
think he's trying to intimidate
sorry
us.
for anything?
Yes,
Do you have remorse for anything? For
a
you know?
lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
Oh, okay. So
And I
just want to know.
and I
A
want to take
lot of stuff.
accountability too.
Okay.
Okay.
I do.
Can
I
you
want to take
can
accountability
you
for
speak? Can
everything
you
I
speak
did
on
and everything
Whitney's
I've done,
Whitney's
and I want
last
to be a
day
better
alive?
person, and I want to be a better Bart.
A better barb.
He want to be a
Because
female.
obviously
He want to run away.
I
He want
did
to snitch and
something
run
that
away. See,
has kind of got me outside of VIP.
Listen,
VIP. What is he
you
saying?
know why he's Diddy's favorite? Because he doesn't talk. Ray J's the one nigga that he'll get caught. He ain't telling
But he's saying
nobody
he wants to talk.
because he's trying to intimidate her. And if she falls for it, benignly, naively, she could get really hurt. She could get
Which
like,
I'm cool with. I'm
I
happy to
want you to
just
chill the
be in
fuck
here,
out.
but
She's
you
doing
know
the
what I'm
right
saying?
thing.
Like,
Play with a lion
what
for
can I
car.
do to get back inside of like the real world? Because if you a barb and you on the phone with
You've
the
never
queens.
done Ray J, you've never done anything to me. You've never,
Right? Like, why are you
you've
involved
never
in this?
disrespected me in any way. I've never
Okay.
done anything wrong to me.
Okay, because I knew I didn't. And I always supported you.
I'm
And my
telling you,
favorite
Ray
song
J
in
hit
the
you
whole
up. You
world is
gotta
the
be
one
scared.
with you, Wayne, and Drake,
He's a
where it go,
real bad.
yeah, yeah. You remember it? Like, and then one of my, like, good, like, biggest moments, career-wise, was when you reposted that shit. And it got, like, 500 million views on the
Posted
stories.
what?
When I was in the car and I was playing the song. I mean, you probably repost a lot of people's stuff, but you reposted one of my videos where I was playing your song. And I was happy about it.
Oh, I don't remember, but if you did, I appreciate that.
That's what I'm saying.
Support.
Yeah, I think it really.
It is like so
She's
nuts,
so
bro.
annoyed. Like, hurry the fuck up.
Yeah,
Get
like
to your
get off,
point.
because she's on a live by herself, and he just kept sending the invitation, so she picked it up.
We happened.
What you want, nigga? The fuck you want?
Well,
But I
was
want
you
to
just
make.
fighting in the club?
Yep, I'm talking about the fabulous shit.
Or is that a joke too?
I promise you, like, I don't know when the last time you thought I was joking. Everything I've been saying, like, it's been 1000% authentic with no joke and
What's
no
your
I don't
sign?
want
chuckle
to
to
smoke
it.
with Ray J.
I'm a cat, Mrs. Petty.
Nikki
Mrs.
is
Petty,
the
I'm a
new,
Capricorn,
the
and
new
honestly, like
Takeover
I
Islam, I
fully
think.
support
Okay.
Nicki
This
Minaj.
don't got. Why you
She
keep
won the
on talking
city.
about Nicki Minaj? This
Okay,
So
has
is
nothing to
Ray
do
J
with
from
Nicki
New York
Minaj
even?
She's
or
okay,
black.
Barb's.
okay. So let's.
We're
Okay.
talking. You came on my live.
Uh-huh.
You were saying you kept on commenting. You had DM'd me a while ago,
He just
I
gonna
want to
get
know
caught.
what it is that you want to speak to me about.
Yeah,
Like,
I
man.
want to be. I want you to sign me.
okay, sing something.
It's not about that. It's not about
Huh?
singing.
It's
It's
not
What?
not
about
about signing as
singing.
an
The
artist.
fuck
It's
is you
about.
talking
Oh,
about,
you
nigga?
see? You see?
What?
You see?
Well, I can't do
You
the.
see?
I can't do the singing, dancing, the oopty doopty no more.
I
I
didn't
got
ask
something
you to
bigger
sing.
in play.
The fuck you want to get
I'm saying
signed
I got
for though?
something bigger in play that I want you to sign me on. It's a multimedia play. It's a
Oh
multimedia
my
play
He
that I
god.
wanted
wants
you to
her to
sign
get
me on.
involved in
You know, that
something.
has something to
That's
do
the
with
code.
technology, that has
No,
something to do
thank
with
you.
AI,
No,
all of
God
that.
will.
he
God will
is just trying to
take
That
care
figure
of
a
my
way to
needs, and
like say,
anything that
let
I
me
need,
just be around
I
you.
will have it. Okay.
so,
So I wish
so
you the best.
I
Thank you
wish you the
but
for
best,
thinking
nigga.
about
Who
me
the
to be
fuck
a business partner
she
of
didn't say
yours.
she
But
was
no,
signing
thank you,
people.
sir.
The
See,
fuck?
it wasn't about
yeah.
being a business partner. You was gonna sign me. I was gonna go out and do what I do best
You know
with your
something? You know what I noticed about this industry? I noticed that so many people think that
Say it. That we're stupid.
like don't do that to me. Don't say what you about to say. The
Yeah.
song, because I don't want to be
Like you
hurt
can't intimidate motherfuckers.
with what you
You
gonna
think
say
you're
because
gonna get on here
I'm
and make
really
niggas
a
feel
barb.
scared?
This will be
Yeah,
this will be like
Wayne's artist.
this will be
She's
heartbreaking.
fucking Birdman's artist. Don't get it
Please don't
twisted.
hang up on
you know what
me.
it is. You know what?
Don't hang up
You know what
either.
it is.
Just end me.
I just don't. Let me tell you something.
He said, "Don't hang up on me." Oh,
Um,
that's beef.
I haven't started signing people
See,
yet.
that's what I'm trying to
You know,
tell you.
we don't
Like
have
what
our
he's saying is, it's
we
like
haven't signed our deal with a third party. But to me, integrity is very important. Who you are as a human being
and you're not the type
is
of human being that
important to me.
has the
It
integrity
should be.
he's looking for.
Okay. And so I just hope that you are happy with yourself.
She's laying him
You
down slowly.
know, no judgment because I am not God. I'm not in the position to tell anybody about it. I just I hope that you can look yourself in the mirror
After the
and
kids come.
always be happy with your choices that you've made.
Everybody needs a little help sometimes through the process. But yes, I'm looking at
No, no,
myself
no, no,
now.
no, no, no.
If I
You've been playing with that dark magic for a little too long. She don't play with that shit. Some
Mm-hmm.
of us still on the God side, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of us is not compromising the God side to get nothing for faster or nothing. We don't give a shit about that.
Okay.
Y'all motherfuckers been doing that dark magic shit, sacrificing people and doing all this shit, laying people down. Like
had on a wig, I would want to date myself. That's how
Okay.
happy I am with myself. But I
Are
don't.
you coming
But
out of
it's
the closet?
no.
They say he
I
was
just
with
see what
When?
Bob.
I'm
When will you?
saying?
I
Why you
can't.
look so
I can't.
confused?
If there's nothing in the closet, I can't come out with it. But shout out to the agency. I do have a agency.
The what?
The agency. It's a full-on agency that focuses on LGBTQI.
Oh no, he did not talk
Yes,
about
he
the gay
did. That's what she said. He blew him
It's
up.
a full-on agency that focuses agency. If there's nothing in the closet, I can't come out with it. But shout out to the agency. I do have a agency.
The what?
The agency. It's a full-on agency that focuses on LGBTQI plus talent. We've been in business for like 2 years. But I do have the agency, but I don't indulge. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the agency.
Look at her face.
Let me ask you something, Ray. What do you think about the undercover community?
I think that
the undercover
if
gay
you
guys.
roll in undercover, right, there's no need to, because I think the opportunities are endless if the truth can set you free. So if that's what you like to do, that's why we started the agency, and that's why I'm an advocate for the agency.
You started that?
With Tarod and Dumpin' D. With Tarod and Dumpin' D. And then I also have the Girls Club, which is a full transgender show on my network, Tronics, and it's 13.
He's
trying
exposed.
to
He's
interact with
exposed.
me to promote your shows, I guess.
No, you was talking about gayness, and you were, and so I had to tell you that I got a full on, like I have a full network that supports that. That's all I was saying. But I'm not. But I got a lot of friends. That's all I was saying. I didn't mean to promote nothing. I'm so sorry.
I know you
He
do have a lot of
exposed
friends. So,
everything.
me
He's
personally,
letting
Ray
you know that he
J,
knows the hitters. That's what he's letting us know.
I love
I heard about. Listen, I heard about the gays.
that I never.
I heard about the people in Hollywood that will make you. They'll be like, you want to be famous, you got to do this.
All right.
The wearing dress shit, that's part of that.
They
They're the
do
ones
it
that
all
do
the
that.
time, though.
Felt the need.
This is why I'm glad I'm indie. I never went that route.
It muted. It's
No, she's not muted.
happened. I didn't hear the last thing you said. I'm so sorry.
I'm happy that been thirsty for friends.
Me?
For friends, like, and partying and meeting people, and I've never been
that thirsty.
I've never needed all of that stuff to be happy.
Facts.
Partying.
You said that's what I did?
No.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
We're not those type of
I'm
people,
happy
so ain't
that I
nobody out
never
there begging people
needed
to
that
help us.
stuff.
Absolutely. I mean,
You
you
know?
Nicki Minaj. For sure. You iconic.
Huh?
And I just want you iconic, and I just want to be Rayconic. I need you to help me. Help me be Rayconic.
No.
So now, are you finished promoting everything you wanted to promote?
I promise you.
Are you
used
done?
to this. I'm
I
used
didn't
to
promote
people
nothing.
You finished
We were
promoting yourself
talking
on my
running me
about.
channel?
down on my live
We
and
were
stuff to
talking
promote
about.
stuff.
I promise. We were talking about coming out of the closet, and I just let you know I
And
fully
I said,
support
"Are
the
you
baby.
have you?"
And that's why
Yeah, we
I
was
said no, but
wondering
I
if you
have
was
the
coming out the
agency, and
closet,
I don't
bro.
need to because I can't. Because if I was, I would. Because I would be happy.
Really?
I'd be way more up.
Really?
I think
You
so,
think
because
so?
it'd just be
Oh,
a
God.
different
He
world that I could experience.
lying.
But unfortunately, it's
He's
just
full of
it's just
shit.
But who's watching
They're
this?
rolling out of that.
Kids. Who's watching this in her live? Kids. And what are they learning right now? You get what I'm saying? Like,
not going in that
he
hole.
knows what he's doing. He's slipping the message. It's a
It's
dog
not.
whistle. It's a dog
But it's
whistle.
not wrong with whoever.
That's crazy. This is how the industry is. The niggas who get on your live, act like they be on your friend, they're promoting the whole agenda. Don't you see he didn't talk about nothing but gay shit? But he's not gay though. But he promotes it. So what are the little kids gonna think? It's okay
to be gay.
Thank you. And that's why she's like, "Are you
Do
done
you
promoting your
enjoy
shit?"
having sex with women?
See, she just want to know why you talking gay shit. Are you gay? I wanna know what we're doing here. What are we doing?
But I like talking too. Every now and then.
Huh?
I like talking. To certain
Nobody's asking
one of
you
my
that, nigga.
some of my
I hate when people do that. Nobody asks you that. Do you enjoy having sex with women? Yes or no?
friends. You know what I'm saying, here and there. But
What do
yeah,
you
I do like it.
mean?
Meaning, like, I do have conversations, and conversations are important. But fucking is probably when you at your best time with somebody, like connecting the dots.
If you see got a girl with this guy, he fucked her. I want to hear nothing about it. I don't want to hear
So
it.
yes, I do like it. I like it. I like it a lot, actually.
He's
Actually, I love it.
I mean, I'm done with this.
If we're
This
just
was the
being
most.
honest,
I've
I
never
enjoy it
seen
a
some
lot.
such a
Enjoy what?
cringe
Having
fucking
a good
intro.
time with a beautiful woman, you know,
Oh man.
preferably, you know, my ex-wife, but you know, it just
Alexa, is Ray
unfortunately
J's
right now we're
ex-wife
just trying
alive?
to figure it out. But God bless, we co-parenting really good.
God bless what?
God bless us co-parenting really good,
Yeah, he got
so we can just
kids.
co-parent, and then and I can be the best.
What? Who?
I
Who
can be
is
the
your
best.
God?
There you go.
All things all things are centered around us, this guy, right? So it's not like you got Allah, you have God, you have
No,
Jesus. Everything is the
no,
higher power.
no.
So it's just about the higher
Who's
power.
your
That's
God?
all. It's about because I'm not a human. I'm not a human.
You're a
I'm a
reptilian?
manifest sapien. I'm a manifest sapien.
Manifest yeah.
I'm a manifest sapien. You still there?
This guy right
That's,
here. This
okay.
guy right
Manifest
here. You gotta
Apian
watch
your
this
ass
guy
the
right
fuck
here.
up off my motherfucking phone.
Yeah.
Cause every time I ask you a question,
You never
I
answer.
said, who is my God? And I said, all gods is God. And then I said, I'm not human. I'm a manifest sapien.
Forget about
I
that. Who is your
manifest. So
fucking
I'm not
God?
human. I'm more alien.
Who do you answer
That's
to?
all. And I don't want to. Did I step over? Did I say something
You
wrong?
didn't answer nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, you said something wrong. You didn't answer shit. The fuck?
Like I'm gonna keep it real. I'm having a good
Is
time.
he high? Look at his
Like,
Yeah,
eyes.
he's having a
I'm
good
having a
time. He's
really good time
high.
right now.
He's
And I'm not
having a
gonna
good
lie.
time. Yeah, of course. You're trying to
And
intimidate her.
and whenever you
This is
want
what you
to like
call
cut me off of here, just
intimidation
don't hang up
tactics.
in my face. Just give me a good exit. Like don't like you know what I'm saying.
He's
As a
gonna get in
bar,
his face.
Oh
just
You already
god.
don't.
know
You know what
that.
I'm saying.
Listen, if you haven't picked up, that's the second time he said that. That's a
Let me call
threat.
back.
He's sending a direct threat to her, like letting her know if you hang up this call, I guarantee you it'll be way worse. So that's what he's doing by doing that. Yo, and by the way, don't hang up on me. Let me know. Like,
But what
bro,
is he trying to get his
because
point across to
he's
say
trying
and
to
do
let her
what?
know that yo, I could step into the show wherever the fuck you at, whenever the fuck you at, nigga. It could happen. And because she been talking about Jay-Z and the Rock Nation and all that shit, you know that them niggas is cool with Diddy. So anything that that jeopardizes them niggas, they all band together.
you calling yourself a barb. Stop.
Right? You see, she had to
Okay,
like check the nigga like, bro, you wilding. You doing
that's
a
not
lot.
like
Barb
that.
AJ.
You doing a lot
I'm a
right now.
barb. Like if I'm not, I live, but that don't mean that I'm alive because I'm alive as fuck. You taught me that.
What?
To live doesn't mean you're alive. I'm
He say
alive.
you taught me
I'm
that.
living.
Oh my god! And you see her reaction. She's like, "When, when the fuck did I teach you that?" And then he says the line from her song, and then she like, "Oh, this nigga's trying to play games with me."
Live doesn't mean you're alive.
And think about it. That's a clippable moment because if you catch it from here,
Jay.
I'm a barb. Like if I'm not, I live, but that don't mean that I'm alive because I'm alive as fuck.
look, if you clip it
You
from
taught
here,
me that.
you taught me
To
that.
live doesn't mean you're alive.
And I stop it there,
Because that's in one
you
of her
would think that
lyrics.
they're cool.
Yeah.
If I play it from that point and stop it right here, you would think they're cool because he just said, "You taught me that. To live doesn't mean you're alive." And that's it. And I clip it there. You would say, "Yo, them niggas is tight. Look at Barbie.
No, that's
She
in one of
taught
her
him that."
songs.
But that's because she checks him here.
I'm alive. I'm living, but I'm lit. You taught me that.
You taught me that.
You.
See, and if I stop it there, you would think they know each other. You see how the text that is? So you think that he doesn't know he's doing that on purpose? He's doing a clip moment. That's clip farm shit.
And thank you.
And thank you.
I didn't mean to stand up like that, but I have to believe in myself.
And watch what she's gonna say right now. Nigga, I never
What
told you.
happened with your career earlier in the beginning when you put out an amazing album with One Wish?
It was
What the fuck
independent.
was you wearing?
She sunned them right now. She said, whatever happened to that album you put out? That you were doing so great with your career when you had one wish.
One Wish.
Yep. And it brought us all back to what? Little Ray J?
I can't see it. Like now I really want to see everything. These are my glasses. I'm a 3.0.
This is
But
I wonder who
I'm not
sent them
selling
to you.
these. I
You think
got
that
these
was
from
Diddy?
CVS.
I think that was Diddy. They probably all sat down together, and Ray J was one of those, Ray J. He probably like one of those fucking dudes in the mob that be like, "Yeah, I'll do it, yo. Let me, I'll make sure they never talk shit about you." And they're like, "Nah, don't worry about it." He's like, "Nah, I'll talk to them for you. This looks like I'll
Soldier
talk to them
Boy,
for you."
we had spoken about Undercover Brothers before.
Okay.
And
Shout out to the Undercover Brothers. I feel like the Undercover Brothers should just take the cover off.
thank you. And that's what we want to hear you
Take the
say.
cover off, brothers.
Huh,
Unfortunately,
you, my friend,
if
are you
you
an
want me to
undercover
take the
brother? Like,
cover
why
off,
are
I
you
can't. I
rolling
can't
with
make
Diddy, man?
myself take a cover off. I'm sorry, but I can't.
Listen, if Diddy's the way that Diddy is, and he had Cassie doing the shit she was doing, and have 50 Cent's baby mom doing the shit she was doing, what makes you think that he is not one of his favorites because he doesn't question nothing and he does exactly what he's told? And what is it that Diddy likes? You get what I'm saying? Whatever Diddy likes. Because if he doesn't get what he wants, what does he do? He throws a tantrum and says he's a savage. So
Shout out to
how
the
does
Gage
that
and
guy become cool with the most notorious
Well,
narcissist
I
sociopath in the
guess,
world?
when you're
There
bisexual,
you
some
go.
people don't
That's
even
the
look at
word.
it as if they're
That's the word.
Yeah, I
When
think
you're
I think
bisexual,
that's in there too, though.
I mean,
Pause. I mean,
Diddy
it is in there.
put you up here.
It's in there,
And if you're up
but
here with a billionaire, you and guys,
it
like
was
I
in
said,
there.
yo, listen, this is all alleged. We just analyzing the video, having fun. We smoking, as you can see. We just cracking jokes. Ray J, none of this shit is real. Like, man, we just cracking jokes on the situation. And shouts to everybody, independently doing the journalism and shit. This is not that. This is a reaction video. And I am King Buddha. And this is Sam the Savage. And we are the Savages. Welcome to the Savage House. And today we're streaming this reaction video. And yeah.
All right, change the
It's
video. I'm
crazy.
getting bored with this one.
And
I bet it was in there.
Well, it wasn't in there.
I don't know
Found something.
how long it was in there, but I
No,
just
I don't
wanted
think it was
to.
ever in there.
I tried to add Soldier Boy, but it couldn't come on. Anyway, but it's not about that right now.
What the hell?
She's trying to add Soulja Boy right because
Find several videos and photos of them together online. Ray J is a regular attendee of Diddy's freak-off parties, and he's hinted at Diddy being his role model on several occasions.
See? What's that?
This is net.
Tell me, what do you mean by that?
And that's his Soldier Boy.
Ray J and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of I like variety, man. I like people.
He said he likes variety.
But
That's the only time I talk like that.
But Ray J had a problem with Fabulous. Let me hear what she
this is where I first heard it before the shit that we saw today.
That's unpredictable. Guy in the building. Hey, yo. This guy right here, one of the hip-hop entrepreneur, young legends. He's in my gang.
He's in my gang. He didn't say I signed him. So why you want to be a barb if you're rolling with Diddy?
He gets money. Yes, he does.
Yes, I'm inspired though. God is good.
Now,
God is God. I hate when they say that shit because they not saying our God. See, God is anything. Elohim Anunnaki, Allah, everything is a God. And that's where they steamroll us. God is good. Are we talking about the same God?
Now, I don't think I need to tell y'all this, but anybody who was always following Diddy around and looking up to him is a huge walking red flag. Yeah, he's a businessman and he's accumulated.
Here's another one. Did you know that Nipsey Hussle's wife was Diddy's piece first? Did you know that Faith Evans, before she was Biggie's wife, she was Diddy's piece first? Did you know that Diddy is the guy that sends the girl after you and then you become famous?
A lot of money for himself, but at what cost? If there's anything we've learned these past couple of months, not all money is good money. Now, when it comes to Diddy and Clive, they also go way back when Diddy was getting into the industry. In fact, there's been...
Before he died, he left a video interview where he was admitting that he's not gay. He's just a person that changed with the times.
Rumors for years now that Diddy had to emasculate himself and get on his knees for Clive in exchange for all the opportunities that Clive gave him.
Rumor has it, allegedly, Diddy got on his knees for Clive Davis in 1994.
People also believe that the protection that Clive offered Diddy is the real reason he was able to get away with all the things that he did, including allegedly being involved in the murder of Whitney.
To get that veil of armor that protects.
We were just talking about that. We were just speculating on this.
protection because if everybody knew and nobody was doing nothing, he was walking around with immunity for all these years.
He got himself a tough Jew.
Tough Jew.
And you pumped this little freak Diddy up.
Oh, that.
And you let him go in the street.
She know everything. She did the whole investigation.
This is a love song. This is a love. Ooh, that's her.
I know. But she knew everything.
Now, if you're wondering
She
why
came out
Clive and
alive.
Diddy
She was right
allegedly
next to
employed
Whitney.
Ray J to unalive Whitney, it's because Ray J was the closest person to Whitney at the time. And they knew he would be down to do whatever they asked him in exchange for some money. You see, just 5 years after Whitney and Bobby Brown got a divorce, she was linked to Ray J. And there are rumors about the both of them being in a relationship. Despite them never confirming if they were actually in a relationship or not, Whitney got a lot of heat for this link up because there was a 17-year age gap between them. Ray J was 31 and Whitney was 48. They were literally seen everywhere together, including going to clubs and dinner dates. There were also rumors that Ray J was actually encouraging Whitney's crack addiction and supplying her with way more than what she needed. At the time of their relationship, Whitney was severely struggling with her addiction, even though she was actively denying it in her interviews. Most of the people around her,
But I have interviews that I found that she's describing even how to make it.
including Ray J, literally
Freebase.
saw her doing it in interviews. Most of the people around her, including Ray J, literally saw her doing it. There were even reports about her going to a rehab facility to get help. But as soon as she came out, she fell right back into her old habits.
I think I kind of reverted back as I got older and said, well, I'm just gonna party, you know? It was kind of a rebel in me, you know?
Whitney dying, crack rehab fails.
First of all, let's get one thing straight. Cheap.
Crack is cheap.
I make too much money to ever
smoke crack.
That's straight, okay? We don't do crack. We don't do that. Is whack.
Is it alcohol? Is it marijuana? Is it coke? Is it pills?
It's freebase.
It has been. At times.
All?
At times.
If you had to name the devil for you, the biggest devil among them?
That would be me.
And that's the fucked up part,
It's
that they
my
make
deciding.
it. They,
It's
you
my
see?
heart.
They make
It's
it
what
feel
I
that way.
want.
Once you get into
And what
those
I
drugs
don't.
like that, you think that it was
Nobody
you.
makes me do
Wasn't
anything
you.
I don't want to do.
No, they did.
It's
Once
my
you're hooked,
decision.
you're in.
So the biggest devil is
Don't
me.
ever
I
smoke
mean,
crack.
either my
Don't ever
best
try it.
friend or my worst enemy.
Freebase, none of that. Don't ever smoke cocaine anymore.
And that's how I have to deal with it.
But now do you say, not at all?
Kids, if I could give you a message of hope, do this. If I could give you a message of hope, please do not ever try heroin, crack. Do not smoke cocaine. Do not put cocaine on anything that you're going to light up. And do not try methamphetamine. These are drugs that you will never get off. You could stop. You could stop for a long time. But then you're going to relapse and it's going to be bad again. And this is how you end up.
It's
I've
true.
lost so many friends to this shit that it's not even funny. Perico, my boy Perico, died of an overdose. They found him in his house dead after like a week from doing these drugs. And they said that by the time he ended his life, he was smoking crack and doing heroin with an undercover FBI agent. And there was said rumors that they might have been doing shit with each other. So look at Charlie Sheen. If you ever seen Charlie Sheen's, AKA Charlie, he admits that he had sex with men. And he says he would have never done it if it wasn't for crack cocaine. He says he's not gay, but the drug is so hypersexual that when he got tired of everything he was doing, he turned the menu around and was like, what's on the other side? And started fucking with men. Now, do you want to do a drug that's going to make you do that? Look at Charlie Sheen with fucking AIDS.
All? Or do you say, I can...
Well, I'm not going to tell you that.
We lost her, Amy Winehouse, so many fucking people.
I could tell you
Why?
that.
But this was a murder.
I am not self-destructive.
Allegedly.
I'm not a person who wants to die. I'm a person who has life and wants to live.
Unfortunately for Whitney, she was not able to fight off her addiction fast enough. And that's exactly what Ray J, Diddy, and Clive allegedly used to delete her and cover up their crimes. On February 11th, 2012, the entire world was sent into a huge shock when it was reported that Whitney had tragically lost her life as a result of an accidental drowning. Her lifeless body was discovered in a bathtub at the Beverly Hills Hotel shortly before the Clive Davis pre-Grammy party. The coroner's report, which was released about a month after her passing, revealed that the cause of death was accidental drowning with heart disease and use listed as contributing factors. The report also found that Whitney had marijuana, Xanax, Benadryl, and other medicine in her system.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI.
When all this
Why is drown in the paperwork? All right?
Somebody drowned her.
Look, Kim Porter, same mysterious stuff too. It's like a weird situation where people just die.
Yo, she had a back, she had pneumonia, she died of pneumonia, but nobody did no autopsy or nothing like that. And then all of a sudden, they rush to do the coroner come in and say, yo, she had a back, she had pneumonia, she died of pneumonia, but nobody did no autopsy or nothing like that. Get out of here. Have her funeral, put her in a gold casket. It takes, what, 2 months to get those gold caskets, had it within a week? Or you're a millionaire, I guess you can. You're a multi-millionaire, you can get it that quick. And then all of a sudden, they rush to do the coroner come in and say, yo, she had a back, she had pneumonia, she died of pneumonia, but nobody did no autopsy or nothing like that. Get out of here.
See, that's weird. Those are like mysterious shit that nobody could explain.
Miss Porter, how's everything with you?
A shocked and devastated Diddy spotted at the home where his ex mysteriously died.
I mean, this moment is special for me and my family.
Her good friend Kimora Lee Simmons appearing inconsolable at the house. Porter's body found after a desperate call to 911. Kim's untimely death raising questions and sending shockwaves through Hollywood.
He had vital information on the cause of her death that was contradictory to what the coroner after him had stated.
Trifling, and more trifling. No, that's so dead wrong.
Girl 18, pastor of Ellie Porter, Sean P. Diddy Puff Daddy Combs' ex-girlfriend and also mother of at least 3 of his children, including those twins. Well, Kim tragically passed away at her home in Toluca Lake, California, November 15th, 2018. Now, this is basically like right there in LA. Initially, there was some confusion around her cause of death. It didn't immediately get released, but eventually her cause of death was listed as lobar pneumonia. There were reports that she had flu-like symptoms and stuff like that. A little over a week after her passing, Diddy eulogized Kim at her funeral in her hometown of Columbus, Georgia, with a custom gold gilded casket. Many celebrities, including Usher, Mary J. Blige, Lil' Kim, and Russell Simmons, attended the ceremony, which ended with fireworks. Now, the circumstances surrounding Kim's death, and in particular, the circumstances surrounding the autopsy report, have been widely criticized online. And they've also been contested by not only fans online, but also people that actually knew Kim Porter herself. There's also this whole side plot about the coroner who allegedly and reportedly was initially assigned to this case, Ed Winters. Well, he was responsible for a bunch of people's autopsies and stuff. We'll get into more of this later, but there's a whole side plot about Ed Winters, the coroner, and how he relates into this whole thing. But he died during the investigation, and we'll talk more about that later. Kimberly Antoinette Porter was born in Columbus, Georgia on December 15th, 1970, to parents Sarah Lee Porter and Jake Dudley Porter Jr. According to Kim Porter's mom, Kimberly was destined to be a star since this random time she saw her on the potty. I'm not kidding. It came from this article. Let's read it. because the article has some other interesting tidbits in it as well. Right, so here's the picture. And she's dressed like a little kitty cat. Does she have a tail? Model Kimberly Porter, 19, has the look that's very hot right now. Okay, so the title of this article is, quote, very special little girl. Kimberly goes from CHS to elite of modeling world. 3-year-old Kimberly Porter was sitting on the potty when her mother looked at her father and said, quote, this is going to be a very special little girl. From the looks of current developments, Miss Porter, now 19, is turning out to be a very special woman. The Columbus native recently signed a 1-year self-renewable contract with Elite Modeling Agency, billed as the world's largest and most prestigious modeling agency. Billed as Bahoomst. Elite handles the careers of 70% of the nation's top models, including supermodels Paulina, Iman, Cindy Crawford, and Naomi Campbell. Oh my God, cut to the 40th birthday.
Received the diamond from Charles.
Receive a diamond, and I'm not going to speak about that. Thank you very much. Kind of dirty looking pebbles. They were dirty. I don't know. When I'm used to seeing diamonds, I'm used to seeing diamonds shiny and in a box, you know. If someone hadn't said they were diamonds, I wouldn't have guessed right away that they were diamonds. I never heard of the term of blood diamonds before.
Yes. Diamonds? I don't remember that.
Quote, I don't believe it, Miss Porter said by telephone from her apartment just outside New York. It's like a dream come true. Since moving to New York in July 1988, Miss Porter, you're talking about Kim, she said she had been keeping company with the who's who of entertainment. She has been a guest of Bill Cosby in his Manhattan brownstone home and has, quote, I put this part in quote, hung out with Malcolm Jamal Warner, Theo of The Cosby Show. Now, look, listen, this article is from like, I don't know what 1994 or something. So I do think it could just be they were using a new slang term, hung out. You know, she said they hung out. Miss Porter, who's dating rap music superstar Al B. Shore, she said through that association, she has met Quincy Jones, Stevie Wonder, Lena Horne, Mike Tyson, and Eddie Murphy. She said those meetings are just part of joining the elite league of modeling.
That looks like an elite league. That's the who's who of the fucking media.
And Eddie Murphy. She said those meetings are just part of joining the elite league of modeling. So Kimberly goes on in this article to say, that goes to show it's not where you're from, it's willpower.
What?
How does the willpower, what? That goes to show the willpower that she made connections through Bill Cosby? Hold on one second, let me rewind that back. Miss Porter, who's dating Al B. Shore, said through that association, she met Quincy Jones, Stevie Wonder, Lena Horne, Mike Tyson, Eddie Murphy. Those meetings are just part of joining the elite league of modeling. That goes to show it's not where you're from, it's willpower. No, it goes to show it's not where you're from, it's who you know. She got the quote wrong, but I mean, she is only like 19, bless her heart, she don't know. She goes on to say, but you have to make the first move. No one is going to come to you. It can't hurt that Miss Porter carries the ideal modeling height, 5 feet 9.5 inches tall, has 35, 23, 35 measurements, and, quote, the look that's very hot right now, a New York scouting agent said of her. Her ascension to the top ranks of modeling began when Miss Porter captured the, quote,
well, chat, drop it in the comment box. You already know we're going to clip this. It's already 2 hours. We don't want to drag this video any longer than it is, but we will be back. Sam the Savage, let him know.
All right, later, guys.
And you already know it's King Buddha, and I'm out.